we would never treat someone we care for efficiently. Classrooms are completely predicated around the question of efficiency and productivity. The students quickly learn that they're a machine and that they have to maximize their output in the minimum time. It mitigates against creating relationships. Can one be efficient? Can one be intimate in an efficient way? Can one have revelation in an efficient way? An epiphany? Joy? I'm not saying we give up efficiency. There needs to be an Aristotelian Talmudic balance in the classroom because you've got to get a job done and got to prepare these kids for the real world. But what I'm suggesting is that we have to balance in the classroom efficiency with an empathic frame of reference. Now, for example, the Waldorf schools, there's no bell at the end of the hour. You can go and individualize your work projects. When you're teaching art here, it's very hard in the artistic mediums, but even in philosophy, cultural anthropology, to have these time limits, especially when something's going good and you got a roll going with these students. So what I'm suggesting, efficiency is just one of many things we have to re-examine if we can go deeper and deeper to not just the pedagogy, but the process, because the kids actually learn their worldview by the process, not the pedagogy. So the reason I like what you're doing on interdisciplinary studies, it's just absolutely one of the key things, because with interdisciplinary studies, students learn there is more than one perspective, that we can begin to discuss across disciplines how things relate, because an embodied experience says that knowledge are not abstract, detached facts, that knowledge is shared experiences where we create common meanings in the world. That's the narrative approach. So truth is not something that's detached in the ether in a Platonic sense or a Kantian sense. Truth is all of our shared experiences in which we come up with some common understandings about the world we relate to and how we understand it, whether it's the laws of gravity or thermodynamics or whatever. So if that's the case, then we want to prepare students so they can actually have as many embodied experiences as possible. We have to get them out of the classroom. I agree with all the folks who want to extend the self to the eco-self, my old friend Ted Rozak and others. They've got to be out of the classroom, in places where they can just be and just roam, like they do on the beach or they do on a vacation. So I think interdisciplinary studies teaches people to live with ambiguity, to understand different points of view, to be mindful, to be creative, to be synergistic, and understand that everything's a relationship. All life is a relationship. All life is participation. I think, therefore I am. I participate, therefore I exist.